Hello, my name is Michael A. Smith, and my book, Naked America, is about the real change that America really needs. My book is a detailed, factual analysis of America's social, economic, and political problems, and it suggests practical solutions that include elimination of the current monetary system and its replacement with a wealth exchange system that implements economic equality. This would be done through initiation of a direct democracy to replace our present system of representative government. Naked America is about much more than economics and politics, but these are the key economic and political changes that will allow vast improvements in other critical social sectors, including healthcare, education, energy, environmental protection, national defense, and foreign affairs. My book includes a detailed, new social contract setting forth all of these many changes. Who would lead this revolution? People who believe in positive change, of course. After all, they were a majority of voters in 2008. Unlike the American Revolution of 1776, revolutionary changes today can take place only in a peaceful manner. Those who believe in economic equality and direct democracy could form a new political party, but working within the existing political and economic system is not likely to yield significant change because too many people with wealth and influence want to continue the present system that benefits them unequally. Others oppose change because of culture, religious, or philosophical beliefs. Our founding fathers recognized this tendency of citizens to resist change until some crisis forced it. The Declaration of Independence said that, quote, "All experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed." Close quote. The American colonies eventually revolted against British rule because they lacked political representation. They had no control over economic measures, including taxation. They were occupied by foreign troops. I argue in Naked America that our current crisis is at least as compelling. Our economy has created an economic and social caste system. It fails to adequately compensate many of those who do the nation's most important work, and it fails miserably to distribute necessary goods and services in a fair and equitable manner according to need. Most Americans are alienated from their own government. We have an energy crisis that requires us to maintain a global military presence to ensure the flow of oil. The global environment is changing, and not for the better. Poverty, religious extremism, and terrorism, which are absolutely interrelated, mixed with proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, hold forth the possibility that the human race will annihilate itself. Yet we are mired in fear and inaction at home and throughout the world. Most Americans are too busy making a living to consider ways to change the system in a revolutionary manner. Working hard, raising a family, trying to do the right thing, trying to figure out what the right thing is, that's an all-consuming activity. Who has time to consider revolutionary concepts that would fundamentally change economics and government? I'll tell you who. The wealthy, who derive their wealth from the sweat of those who actually labor with their hands or their minds. They have lots of time. They control the economy and the government. They call the dance tune, and everyone else dances. However, those who want to demonstrate the feasibility of real change have a unique option, which I describe in Part 4 of my book, Naked America. Ironically, it's a proposal to adopt the structure and tactics of corporate America. These amorphous, shadowy, private institutions have become the chief repository of wealth in America and around the world. Corporate executives and their shareholders use their power to preserve their economic, social, and political status. The limited liability nature of corporations shields shareholders, investors, and corporate officers from all but the most egregious crimes. American courts have held that corporations are persons, which guarantees them extensive constitutional rights and protections. Such powers also suit the purpose of the New Eden Corporation, which I describe in Naked America. This for-profit corporation will be legally structured to implement the twin reforms of direct democracy and an economy based on the principle of equal rewards for all necessary work. This hybrid organization stands the best chance to accomplish revolutionary reforms in a peaceful manner. The new Eden Corporation will sell preferred stock at a modest price to shareholders who live and work within a corporate city that strives to be self-sufficient. What's a modest price? About what it costs to buy a new car. These shareholders will agree to implement a version of the wealth exchange system and make all corporate decisions through a direct democracy. The corporation will sell other classes of stocks and bonds to raise operating and construction revenues from those across the globe who support its philosophy. The new Eden Corporation will be directed primarily towards scientific research and development of new technologies in all fields of human endeavor, but especially genetics, robotics, and quantum physics. If only a few million educated, talented, and committed individuals from around the world decide to initiate this revolution, they cannot be stopped, any more than America's original revolutionaries could be deterred from achieving their purposes. Naked America details the obvious fact that change is the one enduring feature of our universe, which began with an explosive singularity that occurred some 15 billion years ago. This explosion created matter that continues to transform itself as the universe expands outward at the speed of light. Within this unfolding creation, our Earth revolves on its axis at more than 1,000 miles per hour, as it speeds around the sun at more than 66,000 miles per hour. In short, our lives change by the second, yet we are granted precious little time on this earth to make a difference. Make your time count. Do something great with your life. Help initiate real, lasting change. My name is Michael A. Smith. I'm the author of Naked America. Thanks for listening, and good luck in your efforts to help implement changes that end the current environment of social, economic division and mindless materialism in America, and make our country truly a beacon of equality, justice, and democracy.